Hi guys, so I'm going to teach you how to set up your account properly. So for starters, you need to make the account using the exact link below, this link that you can see on the screen now, which I would have sent you, as this is affiliated with me. If you don't make it through this link, then I can actually offer you my signals and offer you my free trial. So for starters, you need to deposit £350 once you've made the account. You can't deposit £100 and then redeposit £250. It needs to be £350 to start with. You can withdraw this money whenever you want, and you can also withdraw any profits whenever you want as well. But it's just the broker requires you to start with £350 for you to be able to access my signals. So what we'll do is we'll click onto the broker link, and then it'll bring you to this page. So you just need to put your email and password in, and then retype your password. You need to make sure it's on Great British Pounds if you're in the UK. If not, then change it to your currency. But it needs to be, when you do deposit, it needs to be the equivalent to 350 Great British Pounds. So for starters, if you just put your email in, I'm just going to put a random one in for the example. And then we'll just do then you click Start Trading. So what it'll do then is it will say complete the registration. So what you do is you go proceed on here. So I'm just using a random name just for the example. Just put a random date of birth in. So you just need to fill out all of this, obviously with your own details in. Click next. So United Kingdom. And then you want to click, are you a US reportable tax purposes? Not unless you're in the US. So put your level of education, field of study. So obviously you need to fill these out for you, and make sure it's relatable to you. Click click next, and then it'll come up with this. So you need to put in, it'll ask you a few questions. So in the past 2 years, what was the volume of your transaction in Forex? So obviously if you've been trading before, then you'd have been more, but if you haven't, then it'll be less than 1,000. Number of leveraged trades. Past 2 years I have. So if you've not traded before, then you can just select this. And then it'll come up with some questionnaires. So it'll just ask you a few questions just so that the broker thinks that you've got a bit of or knows that you have knowledge around finance and CFDs. So if I just answer these questions, and it should be the same that'll apply when you get your questions. So move in the same direction. Onlyfreemarkets.com platform. If you want trade with 1 to 50 leverage, 1,000 in your account, so 1 times 50. 1,000 times 50 is 50,000. When trading with leverage, which one of the following applies? So it may increase profits or losses, because it can intensify your profits, but it can also intensify your losses if the market goes the wrong way. Which of the following statements is correct? So you never own the actual asset. You don't, because it's CFD trading. And then CFDs are a complex financial product, so all of the above. Read the terms and conditions. And you click, well, obviously read the terms and conditions if you want to. And then finish. And then what it'll do now is it'll bring you to where you deposit. So it needs to be a minimum of £350. So you click on other amount and then you put in £350 and then deposit that. However, I mean, I would personally recommend, if you can afford it, starting with at least 500. I mean, you can withdraw this money whenever you want, but by having 500, it means that you're actually able to have more trades on at one time. I mean, if you can afford it, and some people can, then I'd recommend obviously depositing more, because the more money you've got in your account, the actual more you're able to, more trades that you're able to open at one time. So a minimum, you need to press other amount, and then you need to put £350 into your account. So once you've done that, what you need to do then is you then need to go to this menu, and you need to scroll down to Metatrader accounts right here, and then you need to click on Metatrader accounts, and it will bring you to this page. And then you need to select add account, and then it needs to be a real account like this, and then Metatrader 4 you need to change it to from Metatrader 5, and then obviously select your currency. So I'm in the UK, so my currency is Great British Pounds, and your leverage 1 to 30, and then you click create once all those details are the same.